So for real, here we are. What is Kagawa-san going to draw for us today?
香川さんは今日何を描きますか？
このイベントのキャラクターのウシコちゃん。
I think all of us are just going to draw Ushicon.
自分なりのアレンジは入るとは思うんですけど。
But he feels he's going to put his own twist on it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so those are. はいはい。
Here, from Ushicon.
So why did he begin working in the anime industry?
香川さんは
はい
なぜなんかアニメ業界になんか仕事を始まりましたか？
ちっちゃい頃からテレビでアニメーションを見てて、自分もこういう絵を描きたいなっていうふうに思いまして、でそれがきっかけです。
So he was watching TV anime from a young age, and he felt like he would like to be able to draw that kind of art and animation as well, and so that was kind of the spur to that.
Would everybody want us to turn off the lights in the back too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You got it? Okay.
Much better.
Yeah, the pencil's a little light.
Yeah.
What was the first anime you ever worked on?
人生初めてなんか仕事したアニメは何でしたか？
仕事でちゃんと原画、キーアニメーターとしてやったの北斗の拳2。
So the first the first one that he worked as a key animator on was Fist of the North Star 2.
Wow. Gonna give the translator a microphone.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah, that'll be easier. So Kagawa-san has had many jobs in the anime industry. Which one does he most prefer, like character design or direction or whatever?
香川さんはアニメ業界でいろんな仕事をしたことあります。なんか監督とか原画マンとかなんか最もなんか好きな仕事は何でしょうか？
一つに選ぶのは難しいんですけど、今までやってきた仕事はすごく全部好きで、その中でもセーラームーン、プリキュア、タイガーマスク。
So he says that he has worked on so many works that it's difficult to choose, but especially Sailor Moon and Precure and Tiger Mask. ですがなんかグレキさんの質問はなんかちょっと違うと思います。なんか監督とかなんか原画マンとか なんかどの、なんかそう、なんかどのもっとも好きですか？
そうですね。どのセクションも仕事としてやるにはすごく大変なんですけども、まあ、キャラクターを作る、キャラクターデザイン、その中でもオリジナルのキャラクターデザインするっていうのは一番こう、楽しい仕事ですね。
So he says that basically in terms of like what kind of department he's working in, whether it's like the animation direction or character design or like key animation or whatever, they're all difficult. But he says he feels like his favorite is the character design, like making the original designs for characters.
So, does anyone have any suggestions for things that they think Kagawa-san would be interested to see or do in the state of Texas? We went and got barbecue last night. He enjoyed that a lot.
Yeehaw.
Let's all give him a big Texas yeehaw. Yes, sir.
Well, when the Studio Trigger guys visited San Japan, they seemed to really like going to Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we do plan to go to Buc-ee's on Monday. We're supposed to get a giant convenience store, Texas size.
That in the San Antonio.
You have what? Okay.
So, when we were at Kamikaze Con with Nabashi,
Uh-huh.
we took him to Walmart, a super Walmart, and he
Uh-huh.
broke out into song because
Oh my God.
for that song.
That should be illegal.
Let's go.
You know, instructor guys doing Walmart.
So we can see here, this is Ushiko in her default waitress uniform, waitress/idol uniform that is part of our default character design that was created by Ito-san. It is, it's very cute.
Earlier you mentioned pedicure. Any particular pedicures? There's so many.
It was fresh.
Yeah, fresh. And I think he really likes Cure Peach. I heard somebody had a conversation with him about that. And he said that. I'm torn here because on the one hand I want to ask him more questions, but on the other hand he stops drawing when he answers. So I don't really know what everybody wants me to do.
Sing us a song.
Sing us a song.
We're a little
This is
behind.
alternate karaoke now.
We could sing as the audience.
Shortly after this, he will be at his table in the dealer's room, signing autographs. You can also get his doujinshi. I was told that like very few, if any, of the
Oh, like he's worried is his like hat brim getting in the way of.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, that's okay.
Keiko desu. Very few, if any, of the production staff for Sailor Moon have done any doujinshi or any drawings like that. So if you find it interesting, it's very rare. What is Kagawa-san's favorite thing about Texas so far?
香川さんは、今までテキサスについて最も好きなことは何でしょうか？
バーベキュー。
See, I told you.
Gotta go to a Tex-Mex restaurant.
We're probably gonna do that also.
Torchies.
We actually, okay, so we didn't eat there, but we actually went by Torchy's. He says he likes tacos, actually.
Good.
That was a conversation we had Friday morning.
Did you try breakfast tacos at Taqueria?
I mean, not here. Not on this trip. I don't know if he has, like, somewhere else. Maybe.
Kirby Street's good.
We went to Kirby Lane, and he got some pancakes. Some very large pancakes.
The cinnamon swirl are the best.
Oh, while we were at Kirby Lane, he did have queso. So I thought that was pretty good.
Did you try the Mexican Coke?
I don't think so. Sure.
香川さんはなんかメキシコ製のなんかコカ・コーラボトル飲んだことありますかって質問です。そうなんか
何が違うの？
そうちょっと味がアメリカ製のちょっと違いますけどもなんかたくさんの人によるとなんかメキシコの方が美味しいです。
飲んだことないです。
Yeah.
So we may have to go check out Mexican Coke. A lot of them have had Dr. Pepper, and they're aware of its importance to the state of Texas. Someone was also kind enough to give him a Whataburger bag. I don't think he understands the significance. I mean, my opinion is most people outside of Texas don't understand the significance, and that's not really a Japanese American thing. That's a not Texas thing.
I didn't see a lot while I was looking for places to go to in Japan. I didn't see too many show caves, but I know Texas has a lot of show caves, so that might be something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's that one. Like Cascade Cavern and stuff like that.
Oh, like natural rich cameras?
Yeah, like on the River Cavern.
Someone should explain the significance of the chancla.
Yeah, I saw like one.
Hey, Cholo culture is big in Japan.
Is Lynn in here?
Over here? She's in the back.
You see what he's doing right now?
The heart.
That's right. That's key. That's important. That's what a professional does.
Just wait.
For anyone that doesn't know, Ushiko has one cow spot on her left ear that is in the heart shape. That feature was specifically designed by Ito-san. She needs an anime. That's been a lifelong dream, honestly.
You gotta get the manga first and then get the anime adaptation.
Yes.
I'll write my bad light novel and then get a. Lane, was that you saying I volunteered?
I did.
Oh, okay.
A new volume every convention.
Summoned to a convention and reincarnated as a counter. It's gotta be like an abnormally long name, like somehow I was reborn as a cowgirl for reasons I can't explain, and now I'm here in the Texas convention.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
My life
Actually,
as
I'll
the
read your
convention
thing.
mascot.
I'm a perfectly normal girl, but once a year I turn into this, and the only way to go back is to run a convention.
Fair.
Did Kagawa-san ever want to do manga or something besides animation specifically?
香川さんはなんかもともとなんか漫画とか描けたかったですか、またはなんかすぐアニメにやりたいと思いますか。
やっぱり最初は漫画家になりたいなっていう夢はありましたけど、結局、ね、お話も考えなきゃダメなんで、それを断念しました。
I'm sorry.
So originally he did want to be a mangaka, but he had a really hard time coming up with stories, so he kind of gave up on that.
I feel you there.
That's fair. I've read enough fanfic to know that's fair. And I haven't read much fanfic.
No one else gets to know.
That's right.
You read mine more than you read enough.
Share the world.
Is anyone else like I was like 20 years ago and saying to myself, he draws so well. What markers do I buy to draw like that?
Crayola.
Yeah.
The skill does not come with the markers.
Yes.
Oh, I'm aware of that now.
Yeah, actually, 20 years ago, that's it.
Yeah. All I need is that great pack of Copic markers and my work will be amazing.
No. Don't use that money on it. They dry out.
Yeah, that's right.
Does he have a preferred marker?
Snap on to so my car will work, right? Yeah.
Sell your songs, Spencer.
トラワさんは
Can't do Crayola.
書くために最も好きななんかマーカーとかペンとか使う。
仕事で書くときは鉛筆なんですけど、こういう色紙とかに書くときには、こういうピグマのペンを使ったり、コピックのペンを使ったり、あとこれは紙専用のこういう油性のペンが、サインとかこういうのに入れてます。
So when he's drawing for work, he's mainly using pencil. But when he's drawing shikishi like this or something similar, he'll tend to use the Pigma Copic or the marker like the other one that he showed there.
So he's been to a couple of other conventions in the world. He was actually in Italy last year. Does he like to travel?
なんか世界中でなんかいろんなコンベンションに出たことがありますね。なんかイタリアですとか、
はい、
小川さんはなんか旅行好きですか？
プライベートでこう旅行が全然できてないので、こういうイベントに呼んでもらっていろんな国に行けるのは本当にありがたいことです。
So, in his private life, he's usually not really able to travel. So when overseas events invite him to appear, he's really grateful.
Oh, we're glad to have you.
Yeah, we're definitely glad to have him here visiting Texas.
出演してくださって本当に皆さん本当にすごい感謝してるって言ってます。
Invited to the cookout.
A lot of he's done a lot of work with cute girl characters, and especially with what he's doing right this moment, it's reminiscent of a lot of Precure stuff. Does he like drawing frilly outfits?
香川さんはなんかよく可愛い子のキャラデザインしたことありますね。なんか
はい。
香川さんはなんかこういうフリフリな衣装とか描くのが好きですかって質問です。
もともとは全然そんなことはなかったんですけども、やっぱりこう仕事でセーラームーンとかジャムの神風怪盗ジャムが入ってそういう作品を担当することが多かったので、どうしてもそっちに慣れたというか、でこの仕事をしてくれてる人にもそっちの印象がすごく強いんじゃないかなと思います。でも元の絵は全然違います。
So originally he didn't particularly like drawing that kind of outfit, and but then it eventually when he was working like Sailor Moon and Kamikaze Kaito Jan and whatnot, he ended up needing to draw a lot of that type of costume, and the creators of those works felt like those costumes were kind of very strong, very like visually powerful or impactful. So he ended up basically by necessity becoming able to draw those kind of outfits well.
He's had a very eclectic career in terms of stuff. Like we were saying, he's done Kamikaze Kiko-jan, Sailor Moon, Precure, but then he's also done stuff like Tiger Mask and Toriko and some other shonen shows and whatnot. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, just to say he's like done some really impressive work there.
Cute girls and muscle.
Yes.
What's his most challenging character that he's drawn or worked on?
No, that's a good question.
香川さんにとっては最初から今まで最もチャレンジが難しいキャラデザインは何でしたかという質問です。
ですね。そのというか、まあ、北斗の拳とかトリコとかセーラームーンみたいなある意味両極にあるようなのはだいぶ慣れたんですけども、三頭身の頭の大きい、可愛らしいキャラクターをボンバーマンジェッターズっていうのでやったんですけども、そのくらいちょっと苦労しました。
So he mentioned like a lot of the series he's worked on, like Fist of the North Star and Toriko and whatnot, but especially probably Bomberman, Jetter.
知名度的にはすごくそんなにないんですけども、このままジェットはすごく自分の仕事の中でも好きな作品です。
Oh well, and actually he said that Bomberman Jetter, like among the things that he's worked on, it is one of the favorite things one of his favorite works.
見る機会があったら見てください。
Oh, if you have an opportunity to watch it, please watch it.
日本でもなかなか見れない作品。
Oh. Although actually even in Japan it's kind of difficult to get an opportunity to watch it.
On a related note, just out of curiosity, especially since he's had such a long career at this point, is there anything he's noticed about the change from like VHS and DVDs to now streaming, and also slightly different but similar, a lot of digital instead of analog, basically. Yeah.
香川さんなんか長いキャリアでは昔VHS と DVD とかでしたけど、今はだいぶストリーミングですし、そしてアニメーションのテクニックも変わりましたし、もともとアナログでしたけど、今はだいぶデジタルになりましたとか、グレクさんの質問はそういうことについて考えとかありますか？変わったことについてとか。
アナログからデジタルへっていうことですか？
そういうことです。はい。そして見る方法のだいぶディスクとかテープとかからだいぶ配信まで。
まず映像がすごくデジタルになって綺麗な映像で見れるんですけども、アニメってある程度こう絵がぼんやりしてた方が見やすいかなっていう気はしてます。それは僕の意見ですけど、すごくくっきりしちゃうと絵が硬く見えちゃうんで。
So he feels like maybe that he feels definitely with the transition from the traditional analog animation techniques to the modern digital techniques, that definitely the image quality has improved a lot, and the level of detail you can put basically kind of the level of possible beauty of the image. So he definitely recognizes that, but also he feels like maybe that the analog thing is kind of a little less of a hard look, like a little maybe more kind of human touch to it.
That's fair.
色つけちゃっていいですか？
Yes.
Okay.
We have time.
He's confirming the color.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's strong hands like a lot of other people in draw.
I mean, I'm sure he's used to it by now.
Everyone hates strong hands, maybe. Yeah.
Hands and eyes.
Or feet.
Oh, God. Those are feet pictures.
Actually, when Junichi Sato was here, he told us a funny story about Sailor Moon. I was curious if Kagawa-san had any thoughts about it, just out of curiosity. So essentially, Sato-san was like excited about, putting together the makeup and the nail polish for all of the Sailor Senshi in the anime, and they did a lot of effort and work into doing that. Really cute. And then he found out they all wear gloves.
Yeah, but that's sequence of everything.
So it's
Just if he was something that was also something he noticed or was inspired.
okay. 佐藤純一さんがウシコンに出た時にちょっと面白いセーラームーンについて面白い話があったらしくて佐藤さんは作って仕事してた時にセーラー戦士のみんなのネイルの色とかメイクとか本当にめっちゃ楽しく仕事しましたけど、特にネイルについていっぱい仕事したのに後で手袋すると知るようになってちょっとびっくりしました。クレクさんの質問はそういうこと気づいてたんですかとか考えがありますか、そういうことについて。
確かに変身するときに音色を見せるのに手袋をするっていうのは不思議ですよね、今考えたら。
So he said, that was funny. So he was saying, he was like, yeah, like now that you think about it, like even though they have their nails done so beautifully, but then when they transform, they have the gloves. It is kind of odd now that I think about it.
Yeah.
アニメって結構そういうなんだろう、不思議なことというか、気になるところが出てくるの、それを発見するのも面白いですね。
So he said that in anime that kind of a little bit mysterious or unusual things like that are actually kind of common, and he feels like that's kind of one of the interesting and fun things about anime.
実写の映像とか映画と違っていい嘘がつけるのがアニメのいいところだと思うので。
So he was saying that with live action images, live action films, you don't really get that same kind of experience, and he feels like that's one of the appeal points of anime.
実写の最近は嘘が多いですけどね。
And so there's kind of a lot of that kind of thing now.
What's his favorite anime to watch as a fan?
ファンとしてファンとして見るのが最も好きなアニメがありますか？
今だと、最近見たのは日本の最近の放映なので分かるかご存知かどうかわからないですけど、全集っていうタイトルのアニメ。
Oh, is it a new one? Is it the new one with the ninja girl?
Oh, I guess it is called Zenshu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so recently he's been watching Zenshu.
わかりました。
He's wondering if everybody knows Zenshu.
日本のアニメの昔からのそういう有名なシーンのパロディで。
Oh, so he's talking about how it like parodies a lot of famous old anime scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just started.
僕がアニメーターになろうとしたら最終的なきっかけはファーストガンダムです。
そうなんですか。
ええ。
So what really what he saw and really made him think, wow, I want to become an animator, was the first Gundam.
安彦義和さんの絵に憧れて、
Yes.
安彦義和さんっていうのがファーストガンダムのキャラクターデザイナー。
Yasuhiko
安彦義和。
Yoshikazu, the first Gundam character designer. He really admired his work on it.
なんですけど、ガンダムのお仕事は一回もしたことがないです。
Although Mr. Kagawa has literally never worked on any Gundam once.
There's still time.
時間まだあります。
It's like, hey, no, hey,
Which Mercury had cute girls in it?
yeah. You got the new ones. What's his favorite Gundam character?
最も好きなガンダムキャラはどのキャラでしょうか。
人間とモビルスーツのどっちでし
Oh, he's wondering whether you mean. Sorry. He's wondering whether you mean a human character or a mobile suit.
Why not?
なんか両方。
た。両方。なんか年齢とともに好きなキャラクターは変わっていくような気がしてて、
So he feels like maybe his characters have his favorite characters have changed over time as his age has changed.
昔は見てた当時はアムロに感情移入してたんですけど、途中でだんだん年を取って気持ちはランバラーノになって。
So when he was a younger man, he really related to Amuro Rei, but now that he's older, he feels like he relates more to Ramba Ral.
でももうすっかりランバラーノの年齢を越してしまいました。
And so
ランバラーノの年も追い越してしまいました。
so actually now he's older than Ramba Ral.
Looking pretty good. What do we think so far?
Which is his favorite mobile suit or mecha?
なんか最も好きなモビルスーツまたはメカは
なんでしょう。なんかガンダム自体も好きなんですけども、やっぱりザクジオン軍のも好きなんですけども、ガンキャノンがなんだろう2番手っていうのがすごく好きで。
So he likes the design of the original Gundam. He also likes the Xeon Zaku, and he's also a pretty big fan of the gun cannon.
So now the real serious difficult question. What's his favorite Mario Kart racer?
今はなんか今までの最も真面目で難しい質問です。グレッグさんによると、最も好きなマリオカートレーサーはどのキャラでしょうか？
俺は2番手好きなんでルイージです。
I think everybody understood that.
今日もここのゲームコーナーもマリオカートでちょっと遊んだんですけど、先輩にやられました。先輩でした。全部負けました。
Oh, so he actually was in the game area. He was playing some Mario Kart yesterday, but he lost every time.
Welcome to America.
Me too.
So yes, if you want to feel briefly superior to Kagawa-san and Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
So favorite Smash character.
I mean, I knew for a fact that he played Mario Kart. I'm not sure about Smash.
Tell him that he should slap the remote out of the other person's hand before baseball.
なんか最も好きななんかスマッシュブラザーズのキャラクターはどのキャラクターでしょうか？
スマッシュブラザーズはこの息子がちっちゃい時に対戦したんです。その時に息子に全敗して、その時もうゲームはやめようと思いました。
So he used to play with his son, but he kept losing, so he decided to give up on that game.
I completely agree. That's fair.
スマッシュブラザーズ自体があんまり好きじゃないです。
He's just not really a fan of the game.
That's fair.
Tell him to use the chunk.
I guess if you're going there, what's his favorite game of all time?
なんかテレビゲームの始まりの時から今まで最も好きなゲームは何でしょうか？
レースゲームが好きです。だからグランツーリスモとか。
So he really likes racing games, like especially Gran Turismo.
でも全然うまくないです。
Although he's not really good at them.
What games is he good at?
なんかどのゲームでなんかうまいですかって質問です。
うまいゲーム自体はそんなにやらなくなっちゃったんだけども、一人で楽しくやるゲームが好きで、ダンジョンに降りて、なんだったかな、風来の試練ってわかりますかね。
Oh, so he kind of doesn't play as many games as he used to, but he does enjoy games that you can like play solo. And he likes Shiren the Wanderer. He likes Torneko's Great Adventure.僕の質問はなんかグランドセフトオートをやったことありますか？
Wait, I'm scared. Did you ask him for it? I was joking.
それはその質問は冗談だったらしいです。
映像は見たことはあります。
No, he's seen videos from Grand Theft Auto before.
すごく楽しそうなゲームです。
He said it looks really fun.
Finally modded.
We can get a game and have him we can start a panel where he just plays it for an hour.
テクニックあるの人はなんか次回香川さんが1時間そのゲームやるっていうパネルしましょうって言ってました。
そうだから見せた時に見せたくないです。
He said he's pretty sure he wouldn't be very good at it, so he doesn't really want to let people watch it.
on the drawing, they asked me a question.
You say
I
that?
got here like. I was just curious, I got here like, I just wanted to know anything about what he did for Torgo, since that was one of the main things he produced. If he said it already, I'm sorry.
Actually, no, not really. Yeah, we haven't talked about too much.
Titles.
Yeah, I got it. なんかオーディエンスから質問です。トリコで質問ごめん仕事してた時にちょっとその経験についてちょっと語ってくださいませんかって質問でした。
いや、すごく原作がぶっ飛んでて、ぶっ飛んでるってわかります？原作がいかれてる、クレイジーで、なんだろう、今までにない、なんだろうな、その美食屋っていう美食っていうを食べるっていうキャラクターなんですけども、そのゲテモノわかります？
Google さんに聞きます。
ゲテモノみたいなそのモンスターばっかり食べててっていうのがすごく面白い漫画でした。
So he's saying that regarding the original work, like the manga, that there's a character who is like really likes to eat gourmet food and strange food, and that the character is like eating monsters that are like strange food, and that was really funny.
Does it do any signings at all?
Oh yeah, actually after this,
Session.
yeah, after this panel, yeah.
I was making sure, I got here really late.
I just have a really quick question. So, for his character design for Fresh Precure, did he have any difficulty, perhaps like creating the character designs? Because I know that they're a lot different than the predecessors that came before it.
Okay, thank you. 質問はフレッシュプリキュアでキャラクターデザインした時にそのプリキュアのキャラデザインは以前のプリキュアのデザインととても違う感じなので特に難しかったですかとかそういう質問です。
オリジナルキャラクターなんですけども、プリキュアという作品が今みたいになるちょうど中間というかそういう感じで、それまでのプリキュアはちょっと頭身が低かったんですけども、でこの時に僕がデザインする時にプロデューサーから頭身を上げてこうスラッとしたキャラクターにしてほしいっていうことで、多分明確には言われてないんですけど、セーラームーンっぽいものに近いものを望まれてたんだろうなと思います。
Okay. So he said that when he was working on those character designs, that the creators were kind of going from that they wanted him to go for a more kind of like life-like proportions, maybe like taller, and he was thinking maybe they wanted it to have almost like a little bit more of a Sailor Moon kind of visual aesthetic in terms of the character design.
セーラームーンとね、似てはいるけども全然違うものを作りたかったので、そこはすごく試行錯誤はしました。
So in order to basically he was working really hard where it would be somewhat Sailor Moon-like, but also be completely different.
So we are nearing the end here. Looks like we're wrapping up. We're running out of time, and it looks like it's nearing the end. So, yeah, that's a professional.
So you just paid $3.
But uh, we hope all of you have enjoyed this very special session where you got to see Kagawa-san drawing our convention mascot Ushiko. We will definitely have this for display when you come by to get an autograph. That starts in half an hour at his table in the dealer's room. The colors are actually a little brighter than it looks on this projection. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and it's, I mean, yeah, it looks good, but you got to see it in real life, basically. But again, I hope everybody had a really good time, and let's give him one more round of applause.
見ながら、喋りながらだったので、時間をいっぱい使ってしまってすいません。
Since he says that since he was kind of talking while he was also drawing, if it took kind of a long time, he's sorry.
Oh, no, it's all right. 10 minutes to set up. Looks like you're fine.
最後になんかさ、メッセージとかコメントとかがありますか、ゆうさん。
ご視聴に招待していただいて、本当にありがとうございます。皆さんにお会いできて、本当に楽しくて嬉しいです。
So he says, thank you for inviting him to Ushicon. He's very grateful, and also he's really happy to be able to see everybody and meet everyone, and he's very grateful and happy.
Thank you so much.